When you send your child off to college, it's a very proud moment. I know that proud mama feeling firsthand, just saying. It is such an exciting time, but it can be a little bit scary too.
Yeah, it can be. You know, with the number of crimes occurring on college campuses, it's imperative that you talk to your child or grandchild about campus safety. According to the Department of Education, about 4 million crimes occur in schools each year. And when it comes to types of crimes that's happening, most of the cases have been assault at 39%. Followed closely by robbery at 36%, and sitting at 25% is rape.
That's why it's so important to be safe, and no matter how hard we wish it, as parents, we just can't be with you every second of every day and night. Well, until now, a couple of college students have created an app that allows you to track your college student during those questionable moments, maybe walking alone at night. It's something to fit in the palm of your hand that can provide major peace of mind.
Usually I take the bus, but there have been times when I have to walk home by myself in the dark.
For college students, late classes or work can force them to be alone in places they know may not be the safest.
Sometimes places can get rough, so as students, we don't always have that much money to live in a nice neighborhood.
Which is part of what prompted college senior Lexi Ernst and a few friends to come up with an app called Companion, which touts a safer way to get home. Before a user leaves to walk alone, they put in their destination and it marks the route.
Instantly, then they're able to add contacts from their contact book, whether that be family, friends, and then those contacts they selected are able to see that person's progress as they make it to their destination, whether they have the app or not.
That contact can watch in real time as their friend walks from point A to point B.
If a user starts running, if they go off route, if they don't make it to their destination on time, if their headphones get yanked out, their emergency contacts are notified to check in on them.
There's even an I Feel Nervous button and Call Police button users can hit during their walk. And Lexi says several safeguards have been put in place to prevent false alarms.
Usually I'll call my friend if I'm walking by myself, and I tell them in case somebody grabs me, you'll hear it, so you can call the police. So I feel like that app would be good.
It would seem like a pretty good idea for people, not only just women, just both everyone, to stay safe in the city when it's at night.
The second version of the app just launched a few weeks ago. For Ernst, the positive response with hundreds of thousands of downloads has been a wonderful result of an effort just to make sure fellow students remain safe. The Companion app is available for Android and iPhones. Just search Companion in the App Store. And it kind of reminds me of the app my husband uses when he goes running. It tracks him, so that way if something happens to him, I know where he is.
It's such a great idea. Make you feel safe, make your parents feel a little bit better. Hey, but for the times that you do need to walk alone, it's important to be alert. Corporal Chris Taylor with the Wicomico County Sheriff's Office says to remain aware of your surroundings when walking alone. Make a plan. Know where you are and know where you're going. Also, don't cut corners. Be sure to take corners wide so no one can sneak up on you. He says also to reverse into your parking spot. That way, when you're ready to go, you can just pull right out. And Corporal Taylor says to use something you already have as your advantage.
Have your keys in your hand, be ready. The keys can be used as a self-defense also, and you're ready to go. You don't have to go, okay, where are my keys? So you've already planned it out. You're prepared for the next step, wherever you're going, whether it's turning around a corner, whether it's getting your art, you already know what you're doing.
And Corporal Taylor says it's not the size of the dog in the fight, but rather the fight in the dog. He says you must have that determination that you will not become a victim.
That's absolutely right. And you know, more and more people are becoming victims online, whether it's hacking in to steal your identity, hacking in to steal your photos, or hacking in to make purchases with your bank card information. It is happening. It
certainly is, and there's no doubt about that. But another thing that's happening, young teens are finding ways to skirt around the system using technology. Now, here's a warning for parents. There are secret apps that will keep inappropriate photos and videos hidden from you right in plain sight. And it's as simple as 2 + 2 is 4.
Once you snap a pic, you won't see it anymore. It's an app that's got some parents fooled.
So if you're looking for a calculator, that's fine. Unfortunately, children and teens and others are using this app to hide things that they don't want their parents to see.
This app, called Calculator Percentage Sign, looks like a calculator, but it's actually a hidden vault. Attorney General Leslie Rutledge says these types of apps are becoming more and more popular with teens.
You go to the App Store on the smartphone and to simply search the word secret. And by searching the word secret, parents will learn very quickly that there are a number of apps that their children can hide pictures, videos, photographs, any number of items from them. It's something as simple and as innocent looking as a calculator.
This is what it looks like, and you may think, well, that's a calculator.
Last week, a video was posted online warning parents about the Calculator app for iPhone. Since then, the video has been shared on social media, but there are still many parents in the dark.
The best way to educate your children on the internet is to educate yourself. Ask them what technology they're using.
Rutledge says having a conversation with your child is the best thing to do.
A parent would not let their child get into a car with someone they don't know. They wouldn't let them spend the night with someone they don't know. So why are parents allowing their children to talk to people on the internet that they don't know?
And that's not the only app that's made to help hide steamy photos. There's plenty more where that came from. Some apps are created to look like utility menus, and many are created to look like calculators.
So when you take that cell phone away from the child, you got to dig a little deeper.
Yeah, you got to do your homework.
Well, at some point during your child's life, they get to a point where you sit back and say, okay, they're smarter than me now. And for many, that's college age. Coming up next, we find out just how pricey or not so pricey college here on Delmarva can be, and what changes President Obama is making to the college plans currently in place.
Well, college kids are certainly on a budget, but that shouldn't stop post-grad. We also learn how to eat well on a tight budget, no matter what your age. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.